Thank you, Ryan. It was a good baseball game. Their starting pitcher we knew was really good. One of the best guys in the league for sure is going to be a high draft pick. So we knew we'd have our hands full, and we knew we needed a good start out of Rhett, which we got. I thought Rhett was as good as he's been all year this year. Again, didn't have a ton of strikeouts, but, Duke super aggressive offensively. They were putting balls in play early in counts, several one-pitch outs, several, two at-bats ending in 2 or 3 pitches. So really happy with Rhett, happy with our defense. Nick Kurtz made a great play to start the 6th inning there, kind of chesting up on a ball. Brock Wilken made a great play down the left field line. On a pop-up to start an inning, Turk obviously to end the 8th, and then Danny there in the 9th, and then Adam Cecere, a tough play in the 9th there too. So, really happy with our defense today. At bats we did enough. I thought we kind of left a couple out there, situational at bats that we could have executed a little better. But all in all, Turk had a really good day. Obviously the big home run. It's good to see Brock walk in a big situation. Good to see Nick Kurtz bunt for a hit in a big situation. Adam Cecere with great base running to score the 2nd run in that inning. So, just a good, like I told the guys after the game, that's what Friday night baseball in the ACC looks like. You got to pitch well, you got to play defense, and you got to have timely hitting. And we did all 3 of those things tonight.
Tom, speaking of those 3 things, the bunt single that Nick laid down, it seemed like you guys did a lot of small things to kind of round out the margins. Has that been a focus in the last couple of weeks, or is that been what you guys have been doing?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've got to be able to beat teams in different ways. We're not always going to homer. We had one today, but you've got to find ways to score when you don't hit home runs. Such a weird day. Early in the game, the wind was kind of howling straight out, and then it changed, midway through the game, and the park played different. So, we've got to adjust to the conditions, here at the Couch. We've all been here when you can't keep it in the park, and we've all been here where you can't hit it out of the park, and we've got to be able to play well on both those days.
The play that really stood out to me too was the series scoring from first on the single to right. What was your view of that, and did you know he was going to be able to make it?
Yeah, no, I mean, it was a great play by both Adam going hard the whole way and by Billy making that read. That's a tough read, down there in the right field corner. But, Billy didn't hesitate. Billy was in good position to make that call down the line and give Adam a late read. And, again, give credit to Adam, who didn't just coast into third. He was ready for that. So, good baseball play all the way around. And a huge play in the game, huge momentum play for sure. Difference between 1-0 and 2-0 is a lot.
2 out runs too, Tom. That seems like it's been a pretty consistent theme this year. You guys have been effective in that situation.
Yeah, 2 out RBIs, are huge. And Jake Reinisch had a really great at-bat. 3-0 pitch, probably borderline, that went against him. And then he stayed on a 3-2 breaking ball. And, the same pitch he had struck out on his first at-bat and hit that ball down the right field line. So really, again, just a really clutch at bat for sure. And Adam Cecere keeping the inning alive with 2 strikes. Adam, had gotten down in the count 1 and 2 and singled to right field just to keep the inning going.
I know Nick came out of the game early in the midweek. I'm assuming he's fine and 100%.
He is, yeah. We still don't know what that was. If it was just a kind of a fast-moving gastro bug, or he just ate something that didn't sit well with him, or maybe he just got dehydrated. It was a kind of an 80-degree day. He lifted weights and practiced on Thursday, so he had a full day and was back to his normal self on Thursday.
Obviously, tonight you went with Cam Minacci, but what's kind of the plan from a closer perspective? Is it kind of a split role between Eric and Cam? And if that's the case, then how do you decide who goes when?
Yeah, I think, if it's a tight game tomorrow, Eric will get the ball and he'll close tomorrow, and then we'll go back to Cam on Sunday. So certainly have confidence in both those guys to get it done. I was kind of hoping we would score one more run there, and we could run Crawford the 9th inning. But, with only a 3-run game, I just didn't feel as comfortable. Even though I thought Crawford was really good tonight.
Not to get too far ahead here, but at the end of this series, you'll be halfway through the league slate, and you've already lost 2 series at home. So how important would it be to get a series win and then possibly a sweep?
Well, it's huge. We've got to separate ourselves from 500 in the league. We just kind of been hovering around 500 the whole time, and we need a little distance between us and 500. The last 4 weekends of the year, it's a tough schedule at Notre Dame. Louisville's playing really well at home, and then at Carolina and at NC State. So, our last 12 games are tough. So we need to put a little distance between us and 500. With and in the year with 3 series on the road for sure. So, everyone's big at this point.
Anything else, guys? Thanks, Coach. Appreciate your time.
Hey, Turk, how are you?
Good.
So I heard you had some high school friends around.
I did have some high school friends today.
So I guess, are they down for the weekend, and like what's kind of the parameters of their visit here?
Yeah, they just came down for the weekend. They never came and see me play before in the 4 years I've been here. So they're going to come down and just enjoy a couple ball games.
All of them high school teammates?
3 of them were. So yeah, it's good having them down for sure.
Could you hear them on the home run?
I did, yeah. I pointed at them.
Well, just what were you seeing in that moment? What did you see that from the pitch, and did you feel like it was out as soon as you hit it?
Yeah, I mean, I was down the count. What was it like? I think 1-2 count. Just trying to fight pitches off. Luckily he hung one over the plate, put a really good swing on it, and the rest is how it went. So it's a good feeling, and put us up 5-0 there. It's a big part. So
Michael, how important was it to jump out and get this first game in this series? Obviously you can't sweep a series without grabbing the first one. You've got a much better chance of earning the series victory after grabbing the first one. So how important was this one?
Yeah, it's really important. Anytime you come out and you win Friday night in the ACC, it's a big deal, especially against a pitcher like Marcus Johnson over there at Duke. He's a really good guy, or really good pitcher, and coming out and putting good at bats together, playing defense, and Rhett came out and threw the ball really well. You got to do all three things to win on Friday nights, and I thought we did really well. So it's really good for us, and now we'll move on to tomorrow.
Michael, Walt talked really highly about the defense. How connected did you guys feel out there, and how contagious was it when one good play's made and then everybody else kind of picks it up?
Yeah, it's really contagious. Obviously, we got to make the routine plays, and then when you make those great plays, it feels really good. But it's easy when you have a pitcher like Rhett Lauder and Crawford Wade and Cam Manassi on the mound, coming out and just pounding the zone, throwing strikes, and letting them hit the ball, and just letting us work. It's really good for us. It builds a lot of confidence going into tomorrow and the rest of the weekend. Anything else for Turk?
Yeah, I got one more question. Michael, it seems like the little things have become very important to you guys this year, like the place Cesare made, scoring from first base on that, and all year long, throwing to the right bases, keeping double plays in order. Has that been a big point of emphasis? Are you guys appreciating it more? Just kind of your thoughts and feelings about that.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we work on in practice. Those type of situations, the little things, go a long way. And if you want to win the ACC, you got to do all the little things right, and the rest will come. So, we put a pretty big emphasis on that in the fall and early spring, and it's really nice to see that all that work's paying off. And but now we just got to move on tomorrow and do all the little things tomorrow well, and, come out, hopefully win a series.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Michael.
Thank you, guys.